this is the age of the non-communicable diseases, cardiac disease, cancer, diabetes, hypertension. So cancer is one of the biggest killers. Do you know how many patients are affected by cancer every year in India alone? It's almost 11.5 lakh persons getting affected with this disease.
Hi guys, this is Mini Devan and you're watching HealthSite and India.com. Today we have with us Dr. Anil Heroor, Director Advanced Onco Surgery Unit, Fortis Hospital, Mumbai. Hi Doctor, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. I hope things are slightly better in Mumbai also now.
Yeah, things are looking better. Definitely, I think the massive vaccination drive has definitely helped. Even I was a skeptic initially, but then it really looks to have worked with the vaccinated people getting, if at all, they get a mild infection. So we are good. We are looking up.
That's great. I hope furthermore good news are in store as we proceed month by month. Also, having said that, it's World Cancer Day. So to begin with, I would really like you to enlighten our audiences with the fact and the significance of the World Cancer Day. Why is it so important?
So, as you know, this is the age of the non-communicable diseases, cardiac disease, cancer, diabetes, hypertension. So cancer is one of the biggest killers. Do you know how many patients are affected by cancer every year in India alone? It's almost 11.5 lakh persons getting affected with this disease. Our mortality rates are among the highest in the world. It's almost 50% mortality. We have a long way to go. Cancer, apart from being a health problem, is also a social problem. As you might have heard of any person, somebody having cancer. It's not only that one person in the family. It's not like you get a fever for 4 days, you isolate yourself and you're fine. It's the entire family going through that pain for the next, year or so. And a lot of financial implications, a lot of social implications, and hence I think World Cancer Day needs to be, I won't say celebrated, but needs to be honored because this disease is gaining more and more significance in our day-to-day lives and has implications way beyond what its health problems are.
Also, doctor, we know that there are various branches and, it's a huge horizon when it comes to cancer and cancer types. But when we talk about the most commonly observed cancer, plus, it's primarily found in 1 in every 3 person. So what branch perhaps or which type of cancer is the most commonly observed or perhaps most something that we need to be really alarmed of?
So, incidentally, the most common cancer today, both males and females combined, is breast cancer. So even, counting all-time high, number 1 is breast cancer. Now, there are almost 150,000 people who get afflicted with breast cancer every year in India alone. And this is about only 1% of them are males, 99% are women. So this is the most common cancer that is there. Followed by that, it is lung cancer, it is oral cancer, which is typical to the subcontinent because of our habits. Incidentally, the thing is, surprisingly, cancer is not a strike of fate. It is not just how the dice rolls. It is also something that we invite as people. What people eat, what people do. 60% of cancers are lifestyle related. They are something that people bring upon themselves. Because the kind of foodstuffs that we eat, the kind of addictions that people have, now women have the smoking in women incidences, I'm sorry to say, has gone up. It is seen as a sign of liberalization, but really is it? I mean, people smoke and people get their lungs bad. People have breast cancer, colon cancer, bladder cancer, lung cancer. So all these things are invited. Obesity today is one of the biggest causes of cancer. And how does obesity fall? By eating all kinds of wrong stuff. I mean, we are eating more saturated fats, more processed foods. All this counts and counts in a bad way.
That's true. Also, having said that, is there anything that one can do from their end, perhaps apart from, changing the lifestyle or making healthy choices, of course, anything that one can do from their end to prevent such things?
So, honestly speaking, there is nothing like 100% prevention of cancer. But as I said before, lifestyle modifications are a big part of trying to reduce the incidence of cancer, keeping yourself healthy, fit, eating the right stuff. Besides that, what do we do? Besides that, we do screening. Screening is checking so that you detect diseases before they actually start making an impact on your body. So for example, in breast cancer, there is something called as mammography. I'm sure most of your listeners have heard about this. Mammography is basically an X-ray of the breast. Okay, so it detects 90% of lumps and is one of the biggest tools in order to create awareness and to have early detection of breast cancer. Should be done by everybody over the age of 50 annually at least once, and over the age of 40 at least once in 2 years, and otherwise if as the doctor orders. Pap smear in women is something to detect cervical cancer. So PSA is something which is a blood test in males to detect prostate cancer. So there are various ways that one can keep yourself checked so that cancers are detected early. And in cancer, time is of the essence. So early detection means cure.
I mean, there is a particular branch of cancer that's called the silent cancer. A, what is silent cancer? B, why is it called silent cancer?
So silent cancers are basically, most cancers are silent. They come steadily. So most people, when they come to me, they say, I'm fit and fine. I just walked with my daughter to her gynecologist because she was pregnant, and I said I have a lump in the breast. It was not giving me a problem. Then the doctor checks me and tells me, oh God, this is cancer. So basically, these are silent things. They do not have, when we imagine cancer, because we have heard so much about it, we think that it's going to make a big noise and come with all the shing bang when it announces its arrival. No, nothing like that. It's like a terrorist. When it enters your body, it will come very, very silently. Its effects will be terrorizing, not its presence. And that is why one has to be very, very aware. A lump in the breast which is painless, a mole which is growing in size, a cough which refuses to go, you have difficulty in swallowing which is not getting corrected, changes in your stools, habits in passing stools or blood in stools. All these things are subtle signs. These have to be picked up. These have to be reported to your family doctor or to your trusted doctor and checked. That is how we are going to get ourselves cured of cancer.
Okay. Also, when it comes to, if per se one knows that now the person has been detected with so and so cancer, the process beyond is a very tedious process, and it's a very long process, and perhaps with every variety of cancer, I'm sure it's different. But when we talk about in general, how can one sort of prepare themselves for a cancer-based surgery? Is there something that comes under, is there something that a person can do when it comes, when we talk about the preparation for a cancer surgery?
So, as you rightly said, yes, it's a demanding process, but it is not something that is insurmountable. It is not something that you have to, people, sort of liken it to climbing Everest. Nothing of that. The first thing is, please be positive. That's one message I just want to carry forward, is that you have to be positive about this. You have to treat it like any other disease. It's not something that is going to destroy you completely if you don't allow it to destroy you. So if they are positive, I have seen patients do much better. Secondly, family support is extremely important. It is not a contagious disease. A lot of people think that this disease is a contagious disease. It can spread from one person to another. Nothing of that sort. This is not like corona. This is not like HIV. It doesn't go from person to person. Family support is one of the biggest pillars of cancer treatment. I would dare say that family support is as important as the treating physician in this disease, because that helps that person to be positive. Once you are in a positive frame of mind, select your doctor quickly and start treatment quickly. A lot of time is wasted in just taking opinions, getting confused, going for alternative therapies, trying to avoid treatment. Don't do any of that sort. Time is of the essence, as I said before. Choose your doctor wisely, but choose it fast. Don't waste time and start treatment early. That is the key to success. Of course, each surgery requires different preparation, and this is not the forum where we can really discuss the technical aspects of it. Whoever is going to undergo that surgery, I'm sure the treating physician is going to advise them well. They are going to give them instructions on what and what not to do before each type of surgery.
All right, doctor. I think this has been very, very insightful. Thank you so much for joining us today and
Thank you.
enlightening our viewers with such great insight. Thank you.
Thank you.